Hello and welcome back to Purbeck Farm 22. We've moved into October. We are very much getting towards the end of the year, and really when we're going to start making all of our money, which we're going to start probably next month in November. But we'll come more into that shortly. The reason we're down here is we're going to start with our next production, and for that we need to borrow a bit more from the bank, which we're not going to have long because we're going to be paid off. So we're up to 222,000, and the one we're going to go for is we're going to do hops because I haven't done them before. And for hops we need compost, so we're going to get the composter. That is what we're going to get. I just need to figure out where best. So it's 90 grand. That's 92. Where can we put it? I basically need to put it on as level a playing field as possible. I think back there's probably been the best so far, isn't it? I like that though. Right, I think there might be good, because then we can just drive straight through it as well. Let's put it there. Right, how's that looking? So it's sunk in a bit, but that's not a problem, because we can put a track coming in through there and going down to there. Yeah, that's not an issue. We'll do that. We'll do that shortly though. Let's get into here and then get our first load of grass through. I think there's a few different things we can put through it. We'll have a look now, but grass is definitely one of them. Ah, there isn't even a bump there as well. I thought there was going to be. Okay, so we'll get the grass in and let's get round to the trigger. The grass is from one of our own fields, one of the ones that I cut. If you remember in the last episode we drove past it on the way to go and sell the milk. Right, so grass quick compost there. So just grass. We'll get that going and we'll get that storing. We will get it to distribute once we're able. So what else can we put in there? We don't have biomaterial, we will have straw, plenty of that. I wonder if you must be able to buy a quick composter. We don't have ash and we don't have bark mulch, but we have tons of grass, so that's not going to be a problem. And we don't even have tons of straw now, do we? Because we sold it all. We made the money from it, but we will do after next year. Right, we've got that. So let's look at the hops. Got that some size as well, isn't it? Should we just get the money for that now? Let's do that, and then at least we can start working towards it. Let's do 60. Basically what I'm going to do in November, because nearly all of our stuff sells December through to January, I don't think we're going to have time to cart everything. In fact, I know we're not. So what I'm planning on doing is getting rid of probably all of our silage in... Why does it say not enough money? How much is it? 55 grand? Oh, that must be doing... Let's go and stand over here. Getting rid of all of our silage, or at least the majority of it, in November. So then we can pay our loan back and we've got money that we need for whatever else. Right, why is that saying not enough money? I don't understand. Can't be colliding. It can't need that much terrain editing on it. I tell you what, let's just borrow up to 300 grand. And now let's try it. Factories. That's doing a lot of terrain editing, isn't it? Hell of a lot. 62. What if we come over here? Right, 63. It's just getting higher and higher. I want to push back as far as I can, really. Right, let's go there. Yeah, so that's built up quite a bit, but to be honest, we're not going to be needing to be in there. Oh my god, that looks awful. I'm going to have to try to soften that. Let's do that now. Landscaping. I'm hoping this will soften. Something's working. Not even bothered how much it costs. Like I said, it's not like it's one of our survival let's plays, is it? Let's take that down. Looks like it's working, to be fair. Apart from that, I don't know why that's not working. I wonder if it's just because it's in line with that or something. But that, yeah, that's worked absolutely fine. Right, so now we can change the output to that. I tell you what, that's going through really, really quickly. And let's get into this. We are going to need stuff for this. I know we are. So hops. So we're going to need compost, which we're going to get. We're going to need water, seeds, and I was hoping we could use manure, but we're not. We're going to have to use solid fertilizer, which isn't a problem because we've got loads of it. Okay, right, what I'm going to do, I am going to get this. I can't use manure in here either, can I? I have loads of manure and nothing I can do with it now. Right, we need to go and get some water. We need to go and get seed. We need to go and get fertilizer. And then we can get this production going. So I'll start working on that. Okay, so we've been and collected what we need. This should be the last component to get this the hops going. So we've got just over 7,000 litres of seed. I basically took everything, I think all but one bag from what I had at the farm. That's all in this trailer. And we did the same with the fertiliser as well, although the fertiliser was from the store. The water you'll see down here, and you might notice we've got less money as well. We've fitted a water tower just there. Right, let's put them in. Should take them all. It took about 7,000 litres of fertiliser as well, and it took an absolute ton of water. Let's go here. So we should be producing hops now, shouldn't we? If we switch it on. Yeah, we need to switch it on first. And for hops pellets, do we get more? I think we're going to have to add a sell point as well, you know. We'll put a store in for now. But to get pellets, I think we're going to have to... In fact, it might be the same for hops. Let's have a look though. I don't think there's a sell point on the game at the minute for it. Yeah, there's not. So we're going to have to put one in, which is easy enough to do. It's just where would we put it? Because I don't think at the stores, do I have... Nah. I was thinking if it was, you know, sort of common land, that we could have put it on, but it's not. So we're going to have to put it somewhere else. I mean, even sort of close by. I think that's what we'll do. What we're looking at, sell points, that's what I want. And it's all the way at the end. There it is. Sell station. So I think this will allow us to sell anything we want. Pretty sure it does. I'll put it... We could cut that grass, couldn't we? To be fair, we could cut down here as well. Where do we want it? I can't put it in there. Tell you what, we'll put it to the side here. There. And then we should be able to sell everything from there. So let's now have a look to see how much... Wrong one. Right, so 4,830. You can get up to 7,700 per 1,000 litres for that. That is fantastic. And 11,000 for the pellets. So we're best off then. Let's do that. Let's get in there. Let's put pellets on as well. Yeah. We'll do that. It takes double the time, but we'll produce both. You can see how much water we've got. 74.5. Well, we had 75,000 litres of water in there, and you can see how fast it's going down. So we'll just have to keep on top of this. But this should work out quite nicely. Like I said, this is probably the only... Let's go and have a look around. This is probably the only sort of Let's Play that we'll have a chance to do hops on. There's no way we'll be getting it on Griffin, and for a long time we won't be getting it on Forest Challenge either. Right, not bad, is it? It looks quite good. Like I said, never used it before. Was just desperate to use it. I know it's cost us a lot. I'm not that bothered about that. Let's do some landscaping, painting. We want dirt for now. Change that. And we'll just... Oh, don't let it... It's so annoying it won't let you do that. It'll let us on there. Ah, so it kinda lets you on there. Let's bring that down here. And into there. I'm not bothered about it being all neat, because there would be some sort of turning circle anyway, wouldn't there? In fact, I think all of this would be like so. And let's just do all of that. I haven't even been looking to see how much it's costing, but it doesn't look too bad. It's just a shame for that bit there. I don't know why that won't reduce. I might try once we're off camera reducing that down, but Right, so we've got our very own hops production going, our compost is going. I put some more grass in there as well, that absolutely flies through the grass, but we've got plenty to come and do. Something I noticed as well, in fact, let's get up there and then we'll talk about it once we're back up at the farm. So the thing that I wanted to say was, that grass there, that field, I know we cut it really early, we got our second cut out really early. It's shown that it's ready to cut again. Now I didn't think, especially on British maps, but I didn't think in the game, sort of, as a whole, you got 2 cuts. Sorry, you got 3 cuts, I thought you only ever got 2, especially on British maps. Right, where does this tractor normally live? Do I normally back it up into there? Let's close this. So yeah, I mean, we're going to cut it because obviously we need not just silage, but we now need compost as well. So it's going to get cut, but I just didn't think we would get 3. And does that mean I've cut them other ones a bit later, so we're possibly not going to get three cuts out of them. The fields that we've still got to get grass off is, if you remember, I cut them too, didn't I, right at the end of one of our videos a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of videos ago, sorry. So we've got all that grass to collect and take down as well. But I'm really conscious that if we look at when we need to plant some of these stuff, so if we want to plant wheat, barley, canola or oats, we need to get them in the ground now. In fact, canola needs to be done this month, and 2 of our fields are going to be canola fields. So these fields over here are going to be canola fields. So we're going to have to get them in. Have we got anything to use machinery? No. Right, what are we using for a seeder? Did we just, I think we just hired one last time, didn't we? Yeah, we must have. So we're going to have to hire a seeder, and I think we're going to direct drill, especially with those ones up there, the canola fields up there, just to get us going. And then we'll take some more. I'll tell you what I need to do really quickly. Before we even do that, we need to feed some of the cows. Because it wasn't these ones, no, it was the other one left that literally had a tiny bit of TMR left. It does feel, I was just about to say, it does feel like a go-kart once you're when you've been in the fence and then you get in here. It feels dead strange. Why won't that pull that off there? Is it even beginning to come off? It's not, is it? That's strange, because I'm pretty sure we used that tractor to take it into the barn before. Right, let's see if the vent can pull it off. It's stuck on something, isn't it? We'll open that. Oh, this isn't good. Let's see if we can just nudge it off. Well, that went well. And for once I'm not even being sarcastic. Right, now the size difference between them. I've left as much room to get out of her. Didn't think that. I'm doing that thing. I don't know why I've started doing that when I'm looking backwards. Still pressing the reverse to stop. Right, we need... I think the mix was a bit out from the last one because we didn't use it all. So I'm going to need this on. Right, so it's got... How much have we got in there? 3,000. Most of it... Get out, that's the button I want. Have we run out of silage? Oh no. Of course we haven't run out of silage. Look at all that. What I meant was, we'd used all that in the other silo. $500,000 litres. Is that what's just said in there? We're going to make so much money out of that. There we go. We'll need one more of these. And then 2 straw. No, sorry. 2 here, 1 straw, isn't it? Regarding the fields, I definitely think direct drilling is the way to go. Especially for these crops. I think we're going to put wheat in. We're definitely putting wheat in. We're definitely putting canola in. Whether one of our other smaller fields is going to be an oat field again. We do need oats, don't we, for the cereal. So yeah. One of those other smaller fields will be an oat field as well. I'll swap it around though. I won't have it the one right behind us there. I'll have it as the one behind the farm here. So right in front of us now. Tell you what, let's extend it. Let's do what telehandlers are meant to do. There we go. Just going to start mixing it. Turn mix around. Get that down, and we'll get the attachment changed over to a one I absolutely love. This this one here that we're about to put on is fantastic. What a mod. If you can hear something in the background, that is my 7-year-old son, who I think is playing Minecraft in the other room. Right, let's open this up. 2 hay bales. I was going to do... Let's get that off. I was going to do a field of here, wasn't I? But I don't think we're going to need to. I think we've got enough there to get us through till next year. Right. I have no idea how long this video has been already. We're already at midday. I suppose we have got the hops production going, and that took quite a while just to do some of the just for the carton alone was quite a while. Unhook that. Lower. In we go. And now we want one straw bale, don't we? And that's our mix done. It paid off so well, doesn't it? Us setting up the way we did on this map, because we had no straw, we had no hay when we first came on. But putting in the work early and getting this shed stacked and then just chucking them about anywhere we want, it's definitely paid off. I think we had a good, I mean, it's not gripping properly, that's why it's doing that. I think we had a really good start. I know this is sort of like a free let's play. We started with whatever the modder gave us, didn't we? Apart from a couple of things, I think I took the harvester out, didn't we? Because I didn't want to start with everything. So yeah, it wasn't quite as easy as that. But compared to how we normally start, it was really, really easy. But yeah, I think we got quite a solid footing straight away, which was good. Let's get that down. Get it over here. Right, there we go. What a mix. That ain't pulling that. That wasn't going anywhere with that. Let's get in the fent. I shouldn't have any issues. It was probably a bit more silage than I'd needed, but it will mix because that hay bale I've just put, sorry, this straw bale I've just put in, only a bit of it will have been sort of mixed in, which it has done. So most of the bale's still in there, so it'll just continually mix as we letting more of the TMR out. So we shouldn't have any issues with it. There should be enough in there to compensate. So this field on the left, that's the one that was cut, and I picked up all the grass and took it down for the composter. I mean, even the fent isn't a massive fan of all this weight. So it's still got some in, but come on, recognise, there we go. See how small this trigger is. Now it's just not recognising at all. Let's try again. There we go. Not sure how much this takes. Yeah, so it's sitting quite a bit. Sorry for the silence there, just absolute sudden bout of cough. Right, so that's going to take a lot more than I thought. Which isn't an issue. You'll see now as well. Oh my god, cow, what are you doing? Don't go in there. They're gonna end up being cannibals. Cannibal cows. If I drive away, is that gonna be... No, it's gonna stay. I was gonna say, is that gonna be in there? Right. Now we have a floating cow. Let's take that off. We don't need it. I'm not gonna go and do the other ones. I know the other ones have got something to keep them going, so... Right. Right, I've jumped down to the shop just because we're gonna... I think the video's already starting to get on. There's a couple of things I want to do before we get off, and we're like past 1 o'clock now. The first thing, this we're just not going to use again because it wasn't compatible with the pits, the silage clamps, and that's the only reason I bought it, so we might as well make some money back off that. Repair, sell that, get nearly 9.5 grand back for it. That's not bad. Right, what we want is we want a direct drill. I mean, if we go for a planter that does everything, if we can find one that does canola, soybean, doesn't do wheat. Can't remember which one we used last time actually. I thought there was ones what literally did everything. I don't mind hiring a second one, like let's look at the seeders instead. We want some at decent sized. That's not bad. Same size, what's the difference between them? That's got a bigger capacity and goes 1 mile an hour faster. 240 horsepower. Is our tractor like 300? 326. So we've got plenty of power. 326. So that's an 8 meter one. 12 meter one. It doesn't put fertilizer. Oh, we're going to put slurry down though, aren't we? So we might not want to fertilize it anyway. So the Lemken might not be a bad one. I don't have that many mods for like big equipment on because it's not often I use it. 300 horsepower. Oh, I haven't looked at that one yet. We could use that one. 100 and, I mean, we won't be buying it. We'll be hiring it. Was that a direct drill? Didn't even look. Yes. .1 meters. I haven't used this either. So you would get both, wouldn't you? And would that cultivated at the same time? Is that going to be suitable for this map, do we think? I don't even know if I would get it up there. Will I get that up? It looks pretty big. Ah, this is 12 meters anyway. Do you know what? I didn't even read that. We'll go for this one. What does that add extra? It adds more by way of a bigger tank. I don't think we need to change any of this. 10 grand, oh my god. I mean, we need to do it, so I don't mind. 10 grand. Seeds. That isn't seeds. Do we need as many as 8 bags? Tell you what. Let's get 4 bags for now. Because it's not like we're doing all of our seeding, is it? We're just doing... Well, we want enough in here for... We need to do 4 fields before Christmas, basically. Or before the end of November. I think it might be. Looks pretty decent, doesn't it? There's literally only this map that we use equipment this size on. Like, I am so not used to having stuff like this. Ah, we couldn't get the other stuff in anyway. I know it seems a bit of a waste not to put fertiliser in as well, but we've got a fertiliser spreader on hire, and I want to put slurry. We've got loads and loads of slurry. I want to use that. That won't be in this video though, that'll be in another one. We'll just get it in for now. If we get it in now, yeah, then we've got a day to roll it as well. That's good. That is good. We were just, if it was half 1 on the second part of August, we were going to struggle, that's all. Change to canola on the way up, just so we don't forget. Was this, the tractor was 326. This needed 300 horsepower, didn't it? I don't think the tractor's really going to enjoy this. What I should have done as well, I was thinking on the way up, but I didn't want to turn around and just do it. I should have maintained and fully fueled the tractor up when we were down there, but I forgot all about it. Right, let's get in here and get them gates closed. Can we close these gates? Yeah, we can. Get this unfolded. This is going to be so good using something this size. Absolute monster, isn't it? We'll start at this top corner. I mean, the field itself, if we go on a precision farm, there's 2 massive big clumps of silty, oh, just 1 massive clump of silty clear. I thought there was 2. I thought it looked a little bit different to that. So this isn't actually the best field to get. Is that not switched on? Did I not put it? I didn't put it down, that's why. Now is it working? Yes. Yeah, so this isn't the best field to grow crops on, but I'll tell you what is good about this actually. Canola, the seeds go like, you don't use many canola seeds whatsoever, so that'll save us quite a bit putting canola in on this silty clay, because if it was other crops the seed rate would be mega high, wouldn't it? I mean, it still says seed rate, oh, there's only 2 there, which I was expecting to be higher. I thought it was going to be 3. So I'm a bit surprised with that. I can keep changing camera angles. I was just looking at the monitor there, the TV monitor's going nuts, isn't it? So it's not doing too badly actually. 9 mile an hour. I don't know if it's going to do that going up bank. I think it was only doing 7 or 8 going up bank without the PTO engaged. So we've got, I would like to get these 2 fields done by the end of the day. I don't think with a 12-metre seeder it'll be a problem. It looks like we'll be able to get it done. Just I want to be able to get in, roll, like in the next episode, get it rolled, and maybe get some slurry down on it as well as getting the grass work done. So much to do. Okey-doke. Right, we'll get X time lapse going. When we come back, we will hopefully be finishing. There, it does not like this at all. Down to 3 mile an hour. I'm hoping we'll be in that other field, finishing that off. Right, we're back on. It's a good few days after I started recording this, so we've got nothing other than to finish the video really, because I've absolutely no idea what we've... I was going to say waited on for the last however long we've been doing the video, 30 odd minutes. I'll probably talk about another video, but it's just, with it being school holidays, it's getting really difficult to get the recording done. But we've got a lot done over in this video. These canola fields are going to be both seeded. I'm not sure if I've, from memory, there might be a little bit over there that needs doing. We'll go and have a look before we leave it. In the next video it will be rolling, and do I need to lime it? No, just fertilizer. Yeah, rolling fertilizer. I'm sure there's a little bit over there that we didn't do, or couldn't do. I might be thinking of the field. Really, I can't be. Yeah, there is. I thought there was. Let's get this done, and then we are done, because it is getting really dark, and like I've said previously, we don't like recording when it is dark. That's so typical. Leave a bit on either side. But yeah, 2 big canola fields make us a lot of money next year. Right, let's get these 2 bits done, and then we will finish. I can't even remember how we started this video, which is really bad. Basically I'm able to get, when we do big time lapses and things like that, sort of longer time lapses, I'm able to get that done, but it's just the actual narrative part of it I'm struggling to get done, just with not having a sort of quiet house at the minute. But that is us. I haven't decided yet what we're going to do about this seeder. I don't know if we're going to keep it and just pay the fees over the winter, or whether we're going to return it and hire another one, because we did pay quite a bit for it, didn't we? But that's something I'll have to think about after. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.
PlayStation